Hey there, Jay Barino here. Welcome back at StarCraft Master Recall, a StarCraft Brood War remake, and StarCraft 2. We're nearing the end of everything, of the whole mod. It makes me so sad. Alright, the Reckoning. So we have to complete this map. We have 5 minutes remaining on the timer. It is timed in order to unlock the secret map. So I will try my hardest somewhere on the planet Char 6 hours later. So you do start with your entire tech tree. You start with a Hive, Defiler Mound, Greater Spire, everything.
My queen, with the Overmind and its cerebrates destroyed, all of the Zerg in this sector have reverted to your direct control. The remnants of the UED fleet have fled the planet, but I have no idea how many functional ships they still possess. We have finished relocating your primary Hive clusters to this orbital platform. However, we do have a problem. Somehow, Zeratul and his brethren were able to bypass our defenses and steal their matriarch away from us.
Damn Zeratul. He is a formidable adversary. Where have they run to, Duran?
Our scouts report that they have regrouped with a number of Protist survivors on the surface of Char. The matriarch is being held within a stasis cell, leading me to suspect that the Protoss will attempt to take her home to Shakuras.
They still believe that she can be saved from my influence. Zeratul will be very disappointed to learn that Rashagal is beyond redemption. How much time before their fleet is ready to debark for Shakuras?
They will be capable of dimensional recall within 30 minutes, my queen.
That may be all the time we need. Cerebrate, mobilize all of my broods and send them to the surface of Char. I want you to bring both the Matriarch and Zeratul to me alive. Terminate the remaining Protoss with extreme prejudice.
I just noticed in the briefing when she says, send all my remaining broods to Char, which sort of sets up for Omega. Interesting, and I guess that also explains why we have all of our tech. Let's go! Also, professional timekeeper Duran, right on point as usual. 30 minutes exactly. Protoss Warband Base Camp Char. Protoss send really, really hefty air attacks at you this map. Meanwhile, the UED are going to be attacking us from both sides. As well, I'm going to try to take out the bottom UED base and then go straight for the Protoss. Probably just a mixed ground force, get some Dark Swarm in there, throw some lurkers up on the top side of our base to defend against the UED. Alrighty, so let's go. Gas is going to be our biggest holdup here, so the sooner we can get rid of a UED base, the better. Okay, let's move a lurker up here and probably get some more. The sooner also that I can just start upgrades, the better, in my opinion. Okay, let's just go ahead and leave the lurker slightly behind the colonies. What I'm also going to do is grab my my two Guardians and slowly float them down towards the UED. What that's going to allow me to do is get rid of some of their outermost defenses before we get down there ourselves. That's not what I wanted to do. Meant to queue that up. Alright, so yeah, the sooner that I can get these basic upgrades, the better. Okay, and hotkey my hatcheries, and let's just try to get this saturated. If we can just start getting a lot of money, the faster we can just flood with Zerglings to get rid of that first set of UED, the better. Okay, and then we just need our basic Zergling and Hydralisk upgrades. There's one siege tank that sits up on the high ground down here, which is what I'm pretty much going for first. And then eventually we'll get our other units down here to help clean up. Yeah, so like just get rid of this, just so that it doesn't bother us as we try to move in. Let's just go ahead and get a round of drones. We're going to need some Overlords here pretty soon. So I'm not going to attack any further with the Guardians, but we will bring them when it's time. Got a nice little starting force here, but I don't think it's really enough. Probably just want a bunch of Zerglings to get started, and we'll be in really good shape. Okay, and I think I want to get Lurker Aspect right away, just so we just need to stay secure against the UED. Is it typical to try to take out the top UED base? It's pretty large, and I don't know, you could go a couple different ways. The Protoss base is probably going to take anywhere between 5 and 10 full minutes to wipe out. Nah, that's pretty generous. I don't think it would take that long. Once we broke through their defenses, it shouldn't take that long. Okay, what I'm really going to do, though, is set up a ton of colonies, spore colonies up here. Reason being is, again, we're going to see very large Protoss attacks. I'm going to spread them out a little bit. Okay, pretty good defense there. Pretty much stockpiling gas for now. Going to get another sunken colony as well to defend against the UED. And as we attack, excuse me, I'm going to make Zerglings and Hydralisks just to sit at home and defend, and that should be fine. Okay, this is a lot of money to speak for right now, but it's totally worth it. Okay, we're pretty much saturated. and we just got to start using that gas when we can. We're definitely going to need some... I don't know. I was going to say we're going to need a lot more Hydralisks at home, but that's not necessarily true. Let's go ahead and get Zergling Speed. I kind of want to wait for this first set of Protoss attacks. I think Pneumatized Carapace is going to be a must just for Dark Templar. Having these 2 early Guardians is great. Did I get Lurker Aspect? I did. Okay, this is great. Again, I just want to get a lot of these basic upgrades going. So like Muscular Augments, just so that we can reinforce quickly. Okay, as you can see, really large, very large air attacks already from the Protoss. Pretty wild. So we definitely want to probably get a Defiler. Just 1 Defiler at home. Oh, stay alive. Stay alive, Hydralisks. Get 1 Defiler at home with some Hydralisks, and that should be all we need. I probably am not... I mean, at the same time, I could just spend all my gas as I get it into Mass Mutalisks, hold out against the UED, and then throw a bunch of Mutalisks at the Protoss. And assuming that we don't get stormed, that should be all we need. What I would like to do is get 2 Defilers. Get them now, I guess. Let's go ahead and get Metasynaptic Node and get those out right away. Actually, no, don't get Metasynaptic Node. Just get Consume, Carapace, and that's all of our gas. So in the meanwhile, we just have to wait for Overlords. Never mind. Pretty large attacks here from the UED. This is working out how I want it to, though. I want the Lurkers avoiding damage while my Sunken Colonies are dealing with their upfront attacks. I don't know if the UED is going to particularly just attack us there, or if they're going to transition and attack us elsewhere. So now I'm just going to start making Hydralisks. Okay, maybe want to get just 1 or 2 more Sunken Colonies. When I played this in version 5, the UED were bugged. They actually came in piecemeal attacks. It was like, it was embarrassing. It was so easy to hold out against them, so it allowed me to finish the map with a lot of extra time. So we're not going to have the opportunity to do that this time around. Okay, Adrenal Glands would be great. In fact, I'm going to cancel my Hydralisk range and get Adrenal Glands. I think Zerglings can really take care of this bottom UED base. We got to get going here pretty soon, though. Keep in mind, we have to finish this with 5 minutes left on this timer. So, not as much time as it would seem, I suppose. We effectively have 18 minutes, 18 and a half minutes. Okay, chitinous plating would be nice, but not right now. I think we just want to get Zergling Hydralisk to deal with 1 part of the UED base. I don't remember if the UED are going to attack the bottom of our base as well. But if they do, we probably want to be mildly prepared for it. And we're going to need more Spore Colonies as well. So might as well set them up. It really could not hurt. Just get one, like, right on the edge here. Okay. And when Adrenal Glands is done, we're going to go. I will go ahead and get Grooved Spines. This attack force should be good. We have 1 Defiler. We're going to leave it home. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Hydralisks and just leave them here. And then my Defiler can just Dark Swarm over them. That should be able to defend us against anything that the Protoss send. Meanwhile, this top section is a little scary. Could probably afford to have more units. But, you know, right now, I think I'd rather just start poking down here, see what we can do specifically against this first UED base. Okay, they were coming to attack me down here. Interesting. So let's wait for them to get here. Dark Swarm. Dark Swarm. Okay. And let's go ahead and attack and get through here. Defilers stay back. So they do attack us down here. We have learned. There we go. And then with the remains of these forces, let's go ahead and start getting rid of this UED base. Could probably use another hatchery, but I can't quite afford it. Okay, let's have these guys, yeah, just start attacking what you can. Okay, let's get on up here. And, oh, Spider Mines. Ugh. Just a couple Spider Mines there just ruined my day. Okay, let's send 1 Zergling in here to look for more Spider Mines. Never mind. That Ultralisk couldn't quite make it. You Guardians need to get in here and actually support my forces. There we go, and then let's just attack with these. Meanwhile, let's rally up with more Zerglings. And yeah, I think I do need another hatchery. Well, now I know that the UED attack us from the other side as well, so we really don't have that much time, to be honest. Once we get rid of this UED base, we can set up a hatchery up here, and even if it dies, we might get some extra gas harvesting out of it, so that's really not a big deal. If we lose it, that is. Carapace level 2. Okay, this is good. Zerglings move on up. Okay, let's get 1 Zergling in here to check for Spider Mines. Yep, there was 1. I could just bring an Overlord down here. Ha! Yeah, right. Okay, that looks like it. You guys get down here and attack. Meanwhile, yikes, very large attack, and I don't have Hydralisks at home. I'm gonna make some now, and hopefully they'll finish in time. I do have a boatload of spore colonies here. Their Corsairs can only disruption web so many times. I think I have enough colonies to defend against the Interceptors, so I'm happy with this. I think I just saw reinforcements here. I think that was the tank that was going around this way to try to set up shop. Drone. Drone, just don't die. Let's go ahead and set this up. Okay, everybody come on over here and get rid of this. Hydralisks, let's see if we can get you over here to clean up the Protoss attack. Not quite, but, you know, they'll do their best for us. Let's get some Ultralisks. We're going to need those to push in. The UED may shift. They may pivot to attack us over here, but I don't know. Now we have the Defiler with us. This force is not bad. It's not bad, but we really need this gas. So what I'm going to do is hotkey this. And let's go ahead and send all of our drones down here to set this up as soon as possible. These guys will stay here, and I think I'm going to try to get another Defiler just to sit at home. Even with this amount of Hydralisks, that should be enough. Okay, Defilers stay here. And I don't think we can really spare the gas to do anything at this point. I'm not really panicking. I still have 10, 13 minutes. I have about 13 minutes. That's more. That should be more than enough time. It should be. Let's go ahead and do this. You guys all just sit up here, protect this base from the UED. Meanwhile, we got these to protect us from the UED as well. Okay, and let's get chitinous plating. I don't need Ultralisk speed, but chitinous plating is too good to not have. Let's leave these here. And there we go. Get mining. Let's go ahead and get one more group of drones. That should be all we need. Maybe get another hatchery at home. Okay, you guys mine gas. Gas is all we need. Okay, they're trying to send a few more... The UED's trying to send a few more things down here to reinforce. So let's just set this up here. You guys get on over here and help... Oh, God. Okay, where's my Defiler that I made to sit at home? Not enough energy to do it. I really hope they're going to unsiege. There they go. Okay, get on top of them. These attacks we cannot ignore. There we go. We do have to reset up these defenses, so let's get more Hydralisks and Zerglings. Zerglings are pretty good, I'd say, against those types of attacks. One more Lurker. Let's go ahead and rally here so that we can remake Sunken Colonies, and we have to remake Spore Colonies. This base is chugging along. We're gonna need a lot more stuff, though, that's for sure. So let's head on over here. I can use my Guardians to peck away at that bunker. And we have to pretty much be ready to attack here very soon. So, the UED are distracting us, but we really do have to be ready to go. Alright, there we go. We got our one set of defense right there. Let's go ahead and get some Overlords and rally them down here, because we got to bring them with us. Defiler, stay back here, and let's get some Ultralisks. That's actually all the minerals we have, interestingly enough. Firebat gonna do a decent chunk of damage, interestingly enough. What was that? Something attacked us back there? I don't know. Okay, got all those, got all those. Spore Colony. This is good. That's good. Get one more just in case. Again, they might circumvent us, but honestly, that's okay as long as we are ready to attack the Protoss. I don't care if my base slowly falls, to be frank. It really doesn't matter to me. 14 minutes, so we got about 10 minutes left. It's really tempting to try. I think this at home is enough to defend, but it's really tempting to try to have enough to save enough money to get my Carapace levels. Realistically, we're going to try to be pushing in with Zerglings to clean up the base. Okay, get on up here. Again, Zerglings can do a lot of work, especially because we're going to be 3-3. Lurkers as well. Okay, so mostly just scared of incoming Protoss attacks. Let's go ahead and reset up some of these drones. I feel like I'm taking a little too much time here. Okay, next is... I think we just spam Hydralisks and Zerglings. And I want to go. I really want to go soon. We have to keep these, Guardians alive. Let's quick save and hesitantly pushed in. It's going to be hard because there's Reavers Reavers and Dark Templar, keep in mind. So we're going to struggle, but as long as we can get in there, we have to keep the Guardians alive to get rid of the stuff on the high ground. Alternatively, we can make Mutalisks to do that as well. So what I'm going to do is make some Mutalisks and prepare to attack that way. This is a lot of stuff. Let's send some of it down here. Okay, and then let's rally up over here. Yeah, so I think we got to go. As long as we can push through the Protoss base with what we've got here, we may not. I realistically can't say. They just attacked us though with an attack of their own, so we may have a good opportunity here. Oh, they're dropping on us with the Reavers. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, but it sucks. It sucks for me. Wow, look at this attack. Look at this attack by the Protoss. Okay, try to get rid of the Dark Templar before we can't see them. Wow, look at that attack by the Protoss. That was crazy cool. All right, let's get in there. Okay, try to Dark Swarm back here. There we go. There's a lot of stuff in here. Wow. Okay, try to get a Dark Swarm further up in the front. Okay, my Guardians are dying, which is the opposite of what I said they needed to do, but I think we've mostly pushed in. We just have to try to clean... We have to try to clean up this base. And I think all my Overlords died, too. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I was going to say, but they have Dark Templar in the swarm. Oh, maybe they don't. I'm not sure. Let's get it in there. Keep it up. Get in there. And let's just get some Zerglings up here. Rally them up. Okay, and we have to try to clean up this base. Let's keep the Overlords close to us. And Maelstrom. Okay, well, we've got 5 minutes to do this. You guys get on in here, try to clean this up. This piece of shit stuff. Meanwhile, I hear tanks sieging up to attack us. Man, oh man. Okay, let's get some Zerglings. Try to finish this up again. Stop doing that. Oh, there's a Reaver. I saw one Reaver shot. Okay, get on in there. Oh my god, there's 2 Reavers here. Don't lose too much to the Reavers. Okay. Alright. Photon cannons. Let's just depower this stuff. Just burrow here. Can he still see you? I don't think so. Okay, well, we broke through again, but it's trying to, like, clean up this base. Can we do it fast enough? I realistically think no. But I don't know. Let's try. Again, we have to destroy every building here in 4 minutes. I'm panicking, but I think we can do it. Okay, kill the Reaver before it gets anything. There we go. Let's just depower everything. Oh man. Okay, I think we can do it. Did I make Mutalisks? I did. Good, good, good. You Mutalisks, I need you to turn into Guardians, and we're going to go over and attack the stuff on the high ground near Rashagal. Okay, I think I went pretty much exactly when I needed to. I'm going to quick save because I don't think there's a way I could realistically lose, but I might be able to. Pushing through that Protoss base, they had, 2 Reavers in there with a carrier. They had a High Templar with storms. They had a lot of stuff there and made it really, really nasty. Okay, you guys attack down here. Let's move on up and get rid of this Corsair. I don't know if we realistically have to kill everything or just the base. I think it's just the base. The UED has got a large attack coming at us right now, and I am just going to ignore it because, again, I think I just have to win. So, Guardians, get on over here. And let's just let the UED kill us while we get rid of the Protoss. We just have to get rid of these cannons up here, and we've done it. Let's look around and just make sure there are no hidden buildings. Okay, and we're going to do it. Again, you need 5 minutes left on the timer, so... I guess I was looking at the timer, I saw 10 minutes, and I thought 5 minutes, that's not enough time, but that's definitely... It is. It's enough time. Okay, get on up here, destroy this, this, and this. We got a siege tank up here as well. We managed to clean up a decent chunk of this. If we just made Zerglings at home, we could definitely clean up this attack. Okay, 6 minutes 45. Unless an errant probe got out and rebuilt something somewhere, which I think we would have caught it if it did. Mass Hydralisks, man. The Corsair, he's like, I don't know, man. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved in this. Okay, we're managing to take care of our base as well. And there we go. We lost our expansion, but for the most part, we did it. Did it pretty legit.
Kerrigan, for what I must do.
Thank you, Zeratul. You have freed me from her vile control at last. You have always served me with honor. Thus, I must ask you to watch over my tribe. Into your hands I give the future.
I can hardly believe this. You've killed your own matriarch.
Better that I killed her than let her live as your slave, Kerrigan.
Well, I have misjudged you, warrior. You are worthy indeed. You are free to go.
What?
I said you are free to go. I've already taken your honor. I'll let you live because I know that from now on your every waking moment will be torture. You'll never be able to forgive yourself for what I've forced you to do. And that, Zeratul, is a better revenge than I could have ever dreamed of.
You will regret this decision, Kerrigan. We shall meet again.
Bonus level get! Cool. I was second guessing myself. I'm like, wait, was it 7.5 minutes? Was it 8 minutes? Because it didn't pop up until after the cutscene, so I'm glad we did it. That was a tricky map. The UED actually functioning as an AI makes it harder than the last time I played it, that's for sure. You just sort of have to let them destroy you a little bit. I could have remade some units and left them at home, but I think I sent just as much as I needed to at the Protoss when I needed to unlock the bonus mission. But again, pretty tough. I feel like maybe if you were to take the bottom base and hold on to it, you could take it maybe a little earlier and get that gas rolling. You may be able to make a fleet of like 12 Guardians with some Mutalisks support to just pick off that one carrier and then whatever Scouts and Corsairs they have. Keep in mind, though, the Protoss are building almost nothing except air units. They have 2 Stargates, and that's what they're attacking you with, so I think it would be actually quite challenging to complete that with just an Air Force. I think it would be harder. It's more of a gamble, because you just stand to lose a lot more of those expensive units, whereas at least with what I did, I could rally up Zergling Hydralisks once I broke through that entrance, and that entrance was locked up pretty tight. Dark Archons, Reavers, High Templar. It was pretty tough. Anyway, we did it, and when we come back, we will be playing the secret mission. Dark Origin. All right, see you then. Bye now.